Hey guys, it's Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Just a day or two before Christmas, and this is the third time I've been to this loft. Every time I come here, I have a good time. Actually, we just drink a lot of coffee. We have some cookies, and we talk pigeons. We talk about the world.
Oh yeah, cookies, cookies,
So
cookies,
forget
cookies,
he's
cookies.
leaving. He's running away, guys. I'm with the one and only Eddy Janssen. There he is. He's opening the box of cookies. This is calories, eh? How do you not get heavier? You love cookies. Cookies and coffee
Yeah,
go
yeah,
well
yeah,
together.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's always nice combination.
Now, isn't it so funny? This weekend we see each other at Van Laar.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
never talked about this.
No, 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 no.
We end up at Van Laar Brothers.
Yeah,
And for you guys wondering, well, who the hell is this guy? Eddy Janssen, a very famous last name.
yeah, yeah. Not family,
Not related.
not related. No,
Nowhere in the
no,
tree.
no, 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 no. Janssen brother is already with two S, and mine is with three S.
With
At
three
the
S.
at the end also S. So Janssen is also in the middle two S,
Uh-huh.
and on the end not. But I have three S.
You have three S's.
Three
So
S's.
maybe
Yeah.
you're better. Maybe you're better.
No, 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 no,
No?
no, 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 no,
Do
no,
you
no,
get
no.
that question often? That you're
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, but I always must explain the writing is different. No,
so guys, not related.
no, it maybe so many years ago that the papa from some uh, people has make it wrong to if they go
The town.
to the town to say I am a son or something that they write it wrong. So
You don't know?
no, 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 it's not.
Well,
No, no,
you're a bit too tall.
no,
You're
no,
a
no.
bit too tall.
Also, yeah, yeah, yeah. They are. I am much bigger than they are in person, not in quality of pigeons.
As my friend Dirk Leakin said when he introduced me to you, he said that you are one hell of a pigeon man, and this is why we're here. But but besides the pigeons, you're a hell of a nice guy. You have good common sense. You you see things a little differently than
Yeah,
people, but
that's
focused, very focused.
yeah.
You're a professional pigeon man.
Yes, yes. 10 years over, almost 10 years ago, I decided to make from my hobby my job.
10 years ago.
In May, in next year in May, it's become 10 years. And I have no 1 second doubt about that. No,
Good.
very good, very good. Yeah. What is nicer to step out of your bed at morning and not go to your work, but to your pigeons. Very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
And you got to be able to get the results to do this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. That's the because when I started, Andre Rothoff, he told me when I was as holiday, when I was going to work, and I had also 2 or 3 weeks holiday. He still then we must be careful because your results always going better, better, better.
When
And
they go
then
on holiday.
yeah, when no no when I have holiday on my work
Ah,
in the summer,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then the results were getting better. And Andre told me that, and then you go think about it. Yeah, it's true. And then you think, yeah, is it not possible to
Do
make
it all the time.
my job of it? And then I ask it to some friends and also to my mother and my brother and my sisters. And my mother and my brother say, yeah, try it. But the sisters are saying, yeah, good job, waiting for pigeons. But then I ask Jan Hermans, the father from Rick, and because I doubt about it, and Jan told me if one person can do that, then are you that Eddy? And then it's from 50-50, it goes from 95 to 5, and then
Up.
the
You
day,
just needed that little push,
yeah, I needed
kind
a
of like the
man,
one I gave you.
so a man who knows how pigeon sports works. Jan, he
Yeah,
was in his pigeon sport. If just a person says something like that, then you yeah
you feel
you're
it.
100% sure. And the day after, I go to on the job saying that I quit with pigeon sport.
Okay,
Yeah,
and so for people, let's go back. 10 years ago, you become a professional.
yeah,
Uh, that's fine. But your start in pigeons. Let's go back right to the beginning,
Yeah,
where you get the, what do we call it, the injection.
yeah.
So tell me, how does
No.
pigeon racing
Yeah,
for Eddy Janssens start?
my father was playing a long time ago already, but then he stopped again. But he started again in '82.
The year I was born.
The '82 he starts.
It all comes
Yeah,
together.
yeah. All goes, yeah, all together. But in
Okay.
'83 he's got, after the season '82 he's got four widowers, only four yearling widowers.
Okay.
But in April, the start of that season, he get a heart attack and he must go to the hospital. But I didn't come on the loft or something, but from the hospital he said to me, you must to release them and I must start from zero because I don't know anything about it. But he told me from a hospital, you must do this and that and so. And I started that season. And the third week that I play, it was 2 times 100 kilometers that I play, and the third time was 200 kilometers, voyons, and I win immediately the first prize from 500 pigeons. And then later my father came back, but that's the time when I get injected.
You get injected.
Yeah, but
So,
then
you help your father out.
yeah,
You play a little bit,
yeah.
and you like it.
Yeah, I like it. But then afterwards, when my father was back, I had more interest, but it was still the other things that I do at that moment are more interested, not more. I did more. I was in yeah, hero. All the younger people are coming together Sunday afternoon, and so such a things. But after that was finished, then I go further with the pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, first we play. My father only play 100 and 200 kilometers,
Okay.
but after a few years, I decided to go further.
Further.
Further, that was
How does that work? Good.
yeah. In beginning not super because it was you cannot start and immediately have super results. It's not possible. I think you must always try to breed youngsters and select very strong and try to step by step go higher on the quality. Uh, try to have better pigeons and the quality try to get higher.
Higher. So you start moving up, moving up, moving up.
Yeah.
What kind of pigeons at that time did you guys have?
Mostly from people from Zandvoort. Also Dirk van Dijk, Jos Dille, Van Riel, George Van Riel, André Bellens, mostly from in the area here, all things. And then in '94, my father died on Christmas Eve,
Ooh.
and in '95 I became a champion in union with young birds. That was the first very good results that I have, because that was it's 30 years ago. At that moment, union means something. Still,
Yeah,
it was
quite large.
big. It was big thing. So, and that was the first very nice result
Very nice.
that I have.
And when you were playing young birds in that time, what was your system or your style?
Also the same like I do it now, with sliding doors, an old darkness system, and also I try to with hens, that young hens, that already have good prizes on the shorter races. I try to couple two hens with the same cock.
Ooh.
And then
in 1995.
yeah, at that
Wow.
moment.
You're a man that completely thinks outside the
Yeah,
box. You must have been one of the first.
Yeah, but oh yeah, they can be. But that was so just before you basket them, you let the two hens together with one cock, not fighting too long, but just to let them say, "Hey, that's mine." No, that's mine, and then
Oh.
but I only do that with hens that have already proven before that they win early prizes, because if they have proven already that they can win early prizes, they can also do it on national races. I think the chances are bigger that they do it again. So,
and from doing that, did you see good results?
Yeah.
So that jealousy.
That jealousy. There was one cock a very good one, I think, because he was the hen. It was a yearling hen and a young hen together with the same cock. And the yearling hen won second national,
Mhm.
and 2 weeks later, the young hen won sixth national from Argenton. And the young hen, that's Lore, and she became later the grandmother from proper from Rick Hermans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a circle here.
Yeah. That's a very that was, but I say it was already a very good hen. She won on a race from 100 kilometers, the first prize from 800 pigeons. Then later that season, she became first ace pigeon, Union Antwerp. And on the end of the season, she won sixth national from 23 or 24,000 pigeons.
Now, for people wondering, the Antwerp area here.
Yeah.
Okay. At that time in '95, how many players would you have been playing against roughly? How many
Yeah,
flyers?
I don't know exactly, but it was much bigger than now.
More than 500?
About 500,
Okay.
about 500.
About
So
500
it can be
players.
400, it can be, and also you must also know 500, but there are only, you must know that some people don't play all the flights.
Yes, yes, yes.
They don't make it bigger than it is. But it was good because they are very good ventures on the Union Antwerp at that moment. That's also that find I very nice also. And I later I do it with other hands also, and sometimes it works not, but it's
So you like to pair up with the good performing hens,
yeah
good performing hens at the beginning of the season, the ones that you see show fire.
yeah.
You'll pair them up to one cock.
Not in the beginning when the season.
No,
When
towards the end.
when they have, let's see that they are good. Then I try
Patient.
to motivate them extra with such a, because if you must not do that with hens that are not proven that they are good. Maybe if you do it with a hen that fly in the 110%, maybe she fly with that in the 120%, but she
Okay.
I try to do it with only with the best ones,
The top hen.
the top ends. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And that's the system in '95 you use.
Yeah. Yeah.
And playing the cocks as well with the
I
open
play
door.
also at also the sliding door, but all the same, the same procedure.
So from '95 until you go professional, what what changes?
That I now only also play with old and yearling hens. At that moment, I play only with a few yearling hens or old hens, and I put them again to on the loft from the young pigeons. Now I have a separate loft for the old and the yearling hens, but at that moment it was only with the 3 4 best youngsters that became also yearling, and but I put them not on a different loft. I put them back on the loft from the youngsters.
So you left those hens.
A few. Some people do that at this moment also.
Do you think
But
that helped?
no, helps not. But at that moment, I only play with a few hands. I play more with widowers, old widowers. That was though, and now it's opposite. Now the last no 2 3 years. Now it's gonna 26. It's gonna be the third year that I only play with old and yearlings hands.
Now,
I have no widowers anymore.
now, why is that? Do you think you're losing by not playing cocks?
No. Yeah, it can be, but I prefer to do a little bit, not so much work perfectly, than take a lot of work more and do it not so not perfect.
So you're
But
saying
maybe next year, if I have now a generation very good young cocks, maybe next year I play again with widowers. But now if I make after the season 25, you can make the selection for the 4 best flights with the results from the 4 best flights from the youngsters. The 11 first are all hens,
first 11.
and then 12, two cocks, and then again four hens. So I decide
Take a break.
to not play with widowers.
Okay. And those two cocks, what did you do with them?
Now I couple them with the best young hens. I coupled now. Now in Belgium we are breeding now. I coupled them 14 days ago. I coupled my 4 best old hens and my 3 best young hens. On the same time like the breeders, so that I have from my best flyers also 2 youngsters or 4 youngsters, because I let them lay eggs again, and then that eggs I put away. So now they're gonna get in 1 week or 10 days they're gonna have youngsters. Then I let them grow up the youngsters and put them. I let them as long as possible to the youngsters that they lay back eggs. And if the eggs are laid, I put the hen away, and the eggs I put to another couple, so that I have from my best flyers also 4 youngsters that I can try.
Now, do you find that your best racers produce your best
Yeah,
young pigeons?
yeah, yeah,
Why is this?
yeah, yeah. Maybe also because the last years I only breed with the best ones.
We only
It's
breed
a
with the best pigeons.
Yeah, because I think that mostly the quality is giving further. So pigeons with very good results, the chances are bigger that they give good youngsters than pigeons that have not good results. I think but that makes pigeon sport so beautiful. I think that way. But maybe there is another man that play also very good. It thinks totally different. So that makes pigeon sport so beautiful, that we don't think everybody the same. But in my opinion, there are already very good youngsters born on the widowers loft or at the hens loft. My Olympic pigeon, Schoolmadameke, is from 16. She came out a widower from 15 and a hen from 15, born on the widow
You
loft.
know, I was speaking with Chris Becker,
Hmm.
and he said you'll never. He thought, he challenged me to say, find a national ace pigeon, a
Yeah,
real top pigeon
yeah,
out of old pigeons that are over 5 years old.
yeah,
He says you never find it.
yeah, yeah, maybe.
Those pigeons always come
Yeah,
off young pairs,
yeah, 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 can be.
and I find it interesting
Yeah, it can be, but yeah,
the thought of this.
but that's what makes pigeon sport so beautiful. We know so little. We know so little about that, we must know, and maybe the good venture we know so much, but it's not still.
That's much.
That's the I think, yeah, there is only one thing important in pigeon sport.
What's that?
What can you put on the table on the end of the season from results?
Now, fun that we talk about this
Hmm.
because you and me think the same way. How many guys do you know? February, March, they'll tell you the young birds are flying
Yeah,
one
yeah,
hour,
yeah, yeah,
one
yeah,
hour and 20 minutes,
yeah,
and
yeah,
everybody is feeling good, eh?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
everybody's up in
yeah,
the
yeah,
air,
yeah, 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 yeah,
they go to the bar and they have a beer and they
yeah, yeah,
say,
yeah,
"This is going to be my year."
yeah,
Okay, and
yeah,
you say
yeah,
your answer is brilliant.
yeah.
They don't give trophies
No,
in March.
no, no, no. I went to championship days, and they don't start the championship day with now we're gonna give the trophy who youngsters are flying in March and April already 2 hours. I never seen that. Maybe I go on the wrong places, but I never seen that.
So what you're
So
saying is you don't have trophies for those.
no, 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 no.
You want the trophies at the end.
Yeah, I like the results, the results, the results. That's the only thing that counts,
Okay, so
I think.
now the people watching, they're gonna say, well, let's scratch our head. Does
Uh,
he say his pigeons don't fly? Is he saying his pigeons don't fly well? That's not what you're saying.
No, 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 no. But I like that they fly 2, 3 weeks before I go basket them for training flights. It's not necessary that already in March they fly 1 hour or 1 hour 30. I think so, but it's not so. If I say this, I think so, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are people that have another
Well,
idea about that.
I'm sure that there's guys that
Mm,
fly top level
yeah,
and they are flying
yeah, yeah.
lights
That's
out.
that's 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 possible. Yeah,
And this is the thing, you have to find your own way.
yeah,
And you
yeah,
have to have confidence in your own
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
think you have this. You're not worried.
No, but
He's fearless. He's a
no, but
fearless man. Look at
no.
him. Look at him in the lounge chair.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Sometimes I think also that maybe they must fly, and then in the season it will also be good. But yeah, it always comes okay. But sometimes you think, yeah, maybe I'm too late this year. I saw some people make the faults also. I think I will say if I say something that other people don't think it's so, that's no problem, eh?
No.
That's no problem. But I think some people make mistakes with only see to the calendar,
Calendar?
the calendar,
Yeah.
the
Calendar.
calendar from the dinge.
Why?
The flights are starting that, so my pigeons must be ready at that time.
Okay.
In Belgium, we have very much possibilities to start a little later. We get Wednesday, we have every week 100 kilometers. We have every week Sunday 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, so we can decide themselves when we start.
So what you're saying is, and again, throughout the world, for instance, uh, in North America, in young bird racing, there's going to be 8 or 9 races,
Mm.
and let's say they start August 1st. It's every week, one race per week. Bum
Yeah,
bum bum
yeah,
bum
yeah,
bum.
yeah.
I think maybe if you were playing in that style,
Mm.
you have the calendar ready.
Yeah. Then you
But
must be.
yeah, but in your style,
Mhm.
in the country of Belgium,
Yeah,
you have options, options,
yeah,
options,
yeah, yeah,
options,
yeah,
options.
yeah,
So guys, when you're listening to Eddy, please take that in mind. He has a
yeah,
big
yeah,
season to play.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
you can start, and you predominantly like national racing.
yeah.
Why is this?
Yeah, that's goes. That's the most fair races, eh? The quality of the pigeons is the most important at that
And the
races.
best of the best come for it.
The best of the best come also, and yeah. So in the shorter races, 100 kilometer, your pigeon can fly very well, but if you are not on the same on the right position, you cannot win. It's not possible because the release, the place where they release, is very important. The wind is very important, and on a national race, the wind is also very important. But in your area, you can still have a very good results. Only in on the shorter races, it's all depends from the wind very much.
Okay, so I get
You
you here
you,
on this.
you must take a cookie. Eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna have cookies now. Jesus, once we start eating cookies, we need more coffee. Then it's a whole big
Well,
service. No, I'm good. I still got coffee. Don't
oh,
worry about it.
oh.
So, getting back a little bit here with Eddy Janssen, getting back to your story, something that I think people will find very, very interesting. Dirk van Dyke, you knew him quite well.
It was my best friend. Huh?
That was your best friend.
In Zandhoven, we had club in Zandhoven,
Okay.
and he was the president, and I was the secretary in for 30 years already. So I all my pigeon sport life, we do everything together.
You guys are best friends.
Yeah, I give him the cannibal. I give him the name
So
because
anybody that doesn't know this,
yeah, because he's in the start of the season he fly very well the cannibal, but at that moment his name was the good yearling.
the good yearling.
The good yearling, but we sit in the club and we drink some beer or Trappist, and Dirk say we must have a good name. I must have a good name, and I say you can must know me, name him Cannibal because the nickname from the Eddy Merckx,
Bicycle
the
rider.
bicycle rider, was also the Cannibal. He won also everything.
The man eater.
And the man eater, yeah, and that's the name. That became the name from Cannibal. It's okay. It's the name Cannibal.
I probably can't. There's probably not a lot of people I can interview. But what was the Cannibal like? I'm sure you've seen him a few times.
Yeah,
Can you remember him?
yeah. I remember him. Sure. I've never seen coming home because I was always here, but it was a phenomenon. And then also later it became bigger because if you then know that Golden Lady from Koopman, a daughter from Cannibal, she became father from Kleine Dirk. Later, Kleine Dirk became then, how is it, grandfather from Harry
Yeah.
or something. So if you know what from Cannibal is coming further, and then also very interested how it all can go other way. Because the cannibal, the father from Cannibal is Rambo.
Okay. And this is, guys, this is a very interesting story. What Eddie's going to say is there's two wives in the road.
Yeah.
So listen to this.
Yeah.
So the father of Cannibal
is Rambo.
Okay, tell me about Rambo.
So Rambo, the year 93, it's Rambo was born as
Okay.
youngster. In 94, he must go to the loft from the flyers, the widowers. And at the end of 93, there was a widower was not coming home from a flight, but it was a good one, but he was not coming home from the flight. What happened? Rambo is taking that box where the widower is that not coming home, is taking that box. The hen that stood tegen that widower, het laatje, she stays in that box. At that moment, het laatje paired up with Rambo.
So the hen switches.
No. The hen stays in the box, but
Rambo
Rambo
pairs
pairs up to that hen. But if the widower was not staying away in the end of 93, Rambo will never come to het laatje.
The hen.
And the hen. So in het laatje, so give with Rambo, first year the bush, second national from bush, from a youngster, from more than 40,000 pigeons, and the year later, that the same couple give the cannibal. So if the yearling, if the widower is not staying away, it would never, Rambo will never come to het leedje. All pigeon sport will be looking different because there were no thought about cannibal.
No, yeah, and Cannibal and Harry and Clyde.
Yeah,
Golden Lady. It's a big circle. One screw up.
Yeah.
That widowhood cock not coming home.
No.
Changes the whole.
Yeah.
Dynamic.
All the pigeon sport will be different because also how many good pigeons there are coming further from, and also the mother from Dirk was also very important because at that moment there were much visitors to want to buy Cannibal, and the mother from Dirk, Janssens, Dirk, you have done all your life, you try to have a good one, and now you have one, and now you will sell him, and then this Dirk decide not to sell him, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you try children from Cannibal?
Yeah, I have one a son from Cannibal, and a brother from Cannibal, and a brother from Rambo, daughter from Cannibal, Anna. Yeah. Also, but it was already a long time ago. They are sitting in the pigeons still, but it's a long time ago already. Laura, like I said, Laura is the mother from Propre. She's related also on Cannibal.
Okay.
Yeah, but but that's it.
And your friend, Dirk, what kind of guy was he?
Very,
yeah,
very honest, very good for everybody. Good for everybody. Unbelievable. Always people there. At the end of he cannot go anywhere because they were always, we go also every year to Dortmund to the Olympic knit, but there was a big fair in Dortmund. But Dirk, he cannot walk anymore because when he go inside, always people around him to ask for pigeons and talk about pigeons. Yeah, we drink at that time a lot of beer. We go all the championship day in all Antwerp. We drive. Sometimes we drive away Friday evening and we came Sunday evening back home. No, that's not correct. We come in between home to sleep a little bit. We drive a lot of championships there at that time.
So, in your opinion, Cannibal, one of the best pigeons ever?
Yeah, there are still another also, but Cannibal, I can think you can put him in the top 5 from all the pigeons. from yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the results are there. If you ask, it's already a long time ago, but if you now read articles, how many people are good with pigeons from related on Cannibal, it's unbelievable. And it Cannibal was from 95, so it's already 30 years ago, but they still in the pedigrees you don't find them normally, not so much anymore because it's gone, but the related are still there.
If they showed more generations,
Yeah,
you would see it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Then if you go 5, 6 generation back, then you have it still. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you now met the man who named the famous pigeon.
Mm. But also Cannibal, because Cannibal, it's Eddy Merckx, the bicycle racer, is also a little bit with me to do, because my name is also Eddy, and Eddy Merckx is got also Eddy Merckx, because I was born 3 September 67, and that day Eddy Merckx became for the first time world champion. And my father was a big. He liked Eddy Merckx very much, so he gave me the name Eddy because Eddy became at that day, the same day that I was born, world champion for the first time.
So it's not funny even how that works.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
that's
And
true.
then you carry that over.
You can look to the internet or so. 3 September 67, Eddy Merckx, and then you will see in Holland, in Heerlen also. Yeah, he
Okay.
was the first time
So
world champion.
there's a connection there. So moving on, when you go professional, before you go to professional, how does this happen? The year or two before going professional, how are your results?
Also good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, wait. Yeah, good, good,
Good.
good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When
I have no Cannibal. Huh? I have no, and first national ace pigeon I have no.
no,
But yeah, they were good. Yeah,
they were good.
it's not so because it's not so that if you are not first national ace pigeon or not this or that you cannot still have good results. Huh? No, it's always good. In 2009, I became first provincial champion, and the second was Leo Hermans, and the third was Jos Verkamme. So that takes something. Eh? If you put two big names beside you, the second and the third position, and you stand on the top, then you see and you think, oh, it's not so bad.
Nice up here, eh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes.
The two guys beside you, you're
Yeah,
scratching your head a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Going,
Then
wow.
then you think, yeah, it's not so bad that I played. So, and also at that moment I was still working. So, yeah,
So you decide to say to the boss,
yeah,
quitting.
yeah.
Were you scared when you had to do this?
I talk with Jan and also with Bart Geerings because he was already pro, and to do how we do, and I went to a bookkeeper, so everything was okay. But when I go to my job, I go upstairs to say that I quit with my job, and the big boss, half hour later, he came to me and he said, "What are you doing? You quit with your job here to play with the pigeons and to try to earn your money with pigeons." He said, I prefer that you stay here, but if it's your dream, you must do it. And if in 1 year it's not working, you come back. So it was.
A little feel good.
It feel good because that
You can
means
try.
that means that he was satisfied about what I done before in the job that I there did for almost 30 years. But then later he came beside here because he was training for triathlon. But he saw me and he came to me and he said, I hear your results are very good. You don't have to come back. No,
So
that's true. You know, and
that's
and that's now almost 30 years ago. 10 years ago. In May, it's gonna be 30 years. 10 years ago.
okay.
Yeah,
And the
it works.
pigeons do good.
Yeah.
You find Did you change a lot of your system?
No,
The same one.
no, no.
Is there a secret
Just just try to improve the quality of your pigeons to buy something more or we also we changed with Dirk used to be very much try to breed together something with a good cock, a good hen,
you did a lot of
bring it together.
co-breeding?
Yeah, co-breeding with Dirk, with Rick Hermans. I try also to change something and then have a little bit luck, because I also don't know which one. Now I decide this year I only breed very good ones, youngsters. Yeah, I only couple youngsters now that gonna give me very good youngsters. But in 8 9 months, I know that I'm at with that I say this and it's not correct. But at that moment, I think, yeah, there must be good youngsters. So all the couples that couple together now are giving good youngsters.
So you go in it very positive. You're
Yeah,
saying right now today,
yeah,
all the eggs are going to be supers.
yeah, all good.
But
But but in
at
eight
the end of the
but in
season,
8 9 months, when I put the results in September on the table, oh, that's not correct. That's not correct. And maybe with a couple that I have not so big that I don't put very high on the thing, maybe there are good ones.
now will you leave good pairs together always, or do you
Yeah,
switch?
no, I switch more than it used to be, but when they give very good youngsters, I let them together. But that's also very nice. Again, some people change everything always. I try to keep them together. If they give very good ones, and very good ones are pigeons that fly more than 5 6 times in the 1%
In the 1%,
yeah, in
the
one
top
percent.
1%.
Yeah. That's I select more. I have prefer a pigeon that win a few times in the 1%
Mhm.
than a pigeon that have you basket it 13 times and it wins 11 or 12 prizes, but not in the 1%. I don't like so much. I like to have in the
Top end,
top of the list.
top of the list.
Top of the list.
So
That I
you're looking for the 1%ers.
yeah.
Wow.
Really. From youngsters, the selection from youngster to yearling is already based on early prizes. Yeah,
Early prices.
yeah.
And in
That's
that top 1%,
yeah,
2%,
yeah.
that's what you're
You
looking
now
for.
I now for next year I have 26 hens. They became yearling, and from
Right?
the 26 have 17 or 18 have one prize in the 1%. But the other eight, there are a few inside with 3 times in the 2%. So uh, it's also good. But pigeons that have only like I said 9 10 prizes, but not in the first very early, they go away.
They go away.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
You're very strict.
yeah. Because
And how do you
it's the
learn this? How do you learn this strictness?
that's something to do with I will win. I will have early birds. A weekend with no prize in the 1% I don't find a good weekend. I prefer more 50% price but early birds than 80% price but not early birds. Yeah.
When you're racing pigeons with the young birds, we talked about it. Can are can the young birds make mistakes?
No. The fencer makes mistakes.
Fancy.
The fencer. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I have a good results, I always say my pigeons have fly very well.
Mhm.
And if I have a bad results, I say I play very bad. Most of the fencers do the opposite. If they have a good result, they say I play very well. And if they have the bad result, they say my pigeons fly not so good. I do the opposite because we all make the mistakes. Pigeons don't make the mistakes.
And people saying, well, I don't understand. What do you mean by this? Well, what do you mean? You make the mistake. You don't fly home.
No. But if I don't carry very good in that week before they basket for the pigeons, they have not the possibility to have a good result. If I don't feed them well, if I don't, if I make mistakes, then pigeon can only let's see what they almost I say that um, pigeons can if you don't feed them very well, not enough or the wrong way or if they maybe they are a little bit sick or something. I say some things and you don't see it, but you basket them, then they have no chances. But is that then the fault from the pigeons? No, it's you have must see that the fencer is the most important. If the pigeons don't come inside, not with a bird of prey, because then you don't.
You got it done under
I
control.
cannot under control. But if you during the week you let them out and you go inside and you look and you come outside and they sitting already there and you then
Okay.
you call them inside but they don't come very well because they sit already 15 20 minutes there and then the Sunday is come the Saturday or the Sunday is coming and they do it again. It's not a fault from the pigeons. You make a mistake because you during the week you don't call them inside immediately when they are falling.
So I take it with the young pigeons, you have them on a pretty good routine.
Mhm.
Out, in, not a lot of sitting around.
No, no. In the start of the season, I'm not so.
So
Then they
strict.
can a little bit do, but then in 1 week, I go
Crack the
with
whip
feet. With feet, you can do a lot of things.
with feet.
If yeah,
You back that feet off and make
yeah,
them
yeah,
respect you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think with feet, I can also you make a little
You
bit
look at this, you brought the cookies
with
out.
cookies. I think I can do that. Yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
you were with Eddie
yeah,
Janssen.
yeah,
Oh no, you see, you
yeah,
got me here on more cookies.
yeah, 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 yeah.
My favorite is cookies.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
Ah,
my
yeah,
most favorite thing to eat.
yeah.
I can eat boxes
Then
and
I must
boxes.
then I must go to the store because they are
Oh,
not so much anymore.
no, don't go. No more cookies. Every time I come here, we eat a whole pack of cookies.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're strict this way, but I find it interesting too. You have was it last year or year before you had a bad result
Mm,
with young pigeons. Everybody had a bad result,
mm.
and you were out. What was it? 9 pigeons?
It was no. It was so that basket for Wayon the first time 50 pigeons, and at evening there were 15 left. But it was very bad weather also. It was all over the place. But the day after they came, 9 came back, so 6 are gone. But they were 44 from 50 home the day after the race.
Okay,
But
and
then the week
Noyon is about 200
200,
kilometers.
220 kilometers. But then I must decide to put them the week later on the race from, I think, 280 or something. Pont Saint-Maxence, maybe 300 per. But must I do that because they have a bad race before? But I decide because they train very well. I decide to basket them, and it was a very good result. It was yeah, unbelievable. 10, 16 the first, 10 from 15, 16 on the pigeons. And from 44 I had 33 prizes. So
But those,
that's also happened with pigeon sport. Sometimes you are afraid to have a bad results, and then the results is very good.
but interesting in that next race.
Mm.
When you look at those
Yeah,
top six pigeons, how many of those were pigeons that spent the night out?
yeah. From the 9 pigeons that came the week before, the day after, they all 9 win prize. Unbelievable, eh? Because Rick told me, Rick was here to look to the pigeons at that moment because he was doesn't basket. And after the race, he said, very good, play very good. Look now in the results, which pigeons last week came the day after and have now prize. Because he knew already, he has had made also the same thing before, and I look and all 9 have prize.
Isn't that something?
That's very rare.
Now you could have killed those 9
Yeah,
when they come the next day,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you don't do
No, no,
this.
no, no, no,
You
no,
let them play the season.
no. Because also it was not the day's fault. It was very bad weather that the Wyoming the week before. It was unbelievable. Why they release the pigeons? It's no unbelievable because it was not true weather, but it was their rain, their rain, their rain. Yeah, and they it takes more than 1 hour 30 minutes before all the prizes are taken. So
Are gone. So
yeah,
it was a tough race.
yeah. And the week later it was then Pont Saint Maxence, and it was a very good race. Mm.
So instead of playing God and killing pigeons, you let the basket do the work.
Yeah. Yeah. You must give them chances, huh? They get chances enough, huh? The youngsters, huh?
And at the end of the season, that's when you make the
Then I
selection.
take the selection. Then I'm very the first selection is very easy, yeah,
Mhm.
because you have pigeons that have very bad results. So those do you do also or very then from yeah. I keep 26 hens and I think 16 or 17 cocks.
That's it.
Yeah, but the cocks I need for pair up with the hens in 26. Play partner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's
To be
because
home for the party.
normally they must more grounds from that. But it's most are hens.
And your young bird team will be how many pigeons?
20 my young birds.
Yeah.
I think 140 or something,
Okay.
150.
And at the end of the season, how many move over normally?
Yeah, that depends from the year. But if I get a good year, now there stay 26 hens. But if it's a bad year, maybe 15. But a bad year,
But you only keep the top one.
yeah. But it's also you must also know I do it already very much years. You don't can start with pigeon sport and immediately put the bar so high because then you only left one or two or
You
something.
slowly grow it.
Yeah.
You
It's a
get
work.
confidence,
It's a
confidence.
it's a work from years. Eh?
Yeah.
It's
So
it's
yeah.
not.
So maybe when you first start, you say pigeons that score prizes,
Yeah. You
and
must.
then
Yeah. You must start and but you must improve or
yeah,
that
you
you
might
know.
go 10%,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
9%,
yeah.
then
Yeah.
8%. You
Yeah.
keep cutting it down.
Always try to get better. I think. Oh,
I think so. But
yeah.
again, you don't start it from the beginning. You don't start it. If you started tomorrow, you wouldn't do it the same way if you had
No,
100 pigeons.
no. It's not possible. Huh? It's not possible. Huh?
You have to
That
take
you
your
must be.
time and build the base, build the family.
Yeah. That's normal also. Huh? That need some time before you put the bar a little bit higher. Some people started here and they also come here. How must I do that? And I very clear say you don't must be as hard as I am. Huh? Take a
No,
little bit your time. Huh? And also there are people that stay they left all the yearlings, but I don't know. I try to select already because I don't like with yearlings and old birds. I don't like that there are pigeons sitting there have not proven anything.
when
So
you fly yearlings and old birds, you take the pigeons to the club that they can do it.
yeah,
You don't mess around with pigeons that don't
no.
show you nothing.
But maybe yeah, there are other persons that keep every young bird to yearling, but no.
And that's just another way to play it.
Yeah, that can be, yeah.
But
And
that's,
maybe I killed some good ones, but yeah,
I'm
they
sure.
cannot prove it because they are not there anymore.
Yeah. And you don't worry about this.
No, I worry about other things.
He worries about other things.
No,
Guys, he's Eddy Janssen. And as you see, real simple, easy guy. Plays good pigeons. What's your favorite thing about pigeon sport? What's your favorite?
but
Breeding, racing, what is it?
all
What
together,
what fires you up?
all together,
Everything.
everything. Yeah, oh yeah. Breeding is also very nice. Like I said, now I think in myself I only couple good youngsters, so that gives me a good thing. And in the start of the season to see them the breeders getting youngster and look them grow up. That's very nice to put them apart. Yeah, it gives a good feeling. You do your job good. 2 months ago you started, and now you have youngsters you can put up. And then the races are coming, and after the yeah, and also going to the club and talk with friends we have a very good WhatsApp group with Danny van Dijk and Rick Hermans, Hans Smits, Koen Kop, and that's very nice. We try to beat each other, but if somebody is better, yeah, you say congratulations, and then the week later we see each other on the club
And
again.
the interesting thing is all top flyers. All can get top results.
Mhm.
But in a group, you're talking together.
Yeah,
No backstabbing. No jealousy.
No. We try to beat each other, but if somebody is better than you, you must congratulate him. For some, and that's not so easy to beat Rick Hermans. Danny, it's very, but that's good. That's good. Some people run away from a very strong concurrence.
Yeah,
Concurrence.
top flyers. They
Top
go to
flyers, they go away to another club. But that's the baddest thing that you can do. Because then you think you have good ones, but you don't have good ones.
You got to stay in the good club.
Yeah, it must stay. Yeah.
And you have to be honest with yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's also in the end of the season, also with the selection, you must be fair to yourself. Because if you don't be fair to yourself, you make mistakes, but you it's only bad for yourself also. If you make results bigger than they are, it's not fair for yourself. Because then you think you have good pigeons, but it's not so.
You have to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, honest,
And that's
honest.
very hard. You know, the hardest thing is to be honest with yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make results what they are. You can win in your club the fifth prize, and national it's the 15th prize. But a week later you win in your club the first prize, and national it's only 120th. Which pigeon has fly the best?
The first one.
The one who win the first prize. But it win only the 120th national, and the other win the 15th national.
I think
So
the 15th
yeah,
national.
yeah, no, but the 120 is better.
Really?
Yeah, cause he has proven in your area that he has beat them all, and the other has proven that four pigeons are better in that area. It's just with national flights in Belgium, it's so. You can win in your area the first prize, but it can be also the 120th prize, because the early birds are not in your area.
Okay.
Hey, with the Dutch national flight, I win in Campus Fun Club from 600 pigeons, the first two. But national, it was only 120 or 130. But they don't. The wind was not good standing
Yeah,
up.
I get
So
what you're saying.
yeah,
You have to judge it in the national.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and if
the
you look at
reason.
it when you're fifth in the national,
Mm,
but in your club, or you're 15th in the national and you're fifth in your club,
yeah,
there were five pigeons ahead of you.
yeah. That's
So,
what I mean.
you're a little bit asleep.
Yeah, but
Still a good result.
well, still a good result. But I ask which one is the best result. That was the one that win maybe the 120th, but in your area, your competitors with the same conditions, you have beat them.
Yeah, and you're talking top
Yeah,
competitors.
yeah. That's important. Yeah.
So Eddy, now with your pigeons, what's your best pigeon in your loft? What's the top?
That's asking like
And guys,
a man. That's like
I'm gonna
asking.
show this.
That's like a man who asking to a father, which is your favorite child? Huh?
What are with these Christmas lights? They're gonna start
Molting,
pairing up
molting, yeah. It's
molting and pairing up.
end January I do that away so they can molt not. No, which one is the best, yo? Uno, two, three, very good.
You see, guys, I just wanted to show you. When
This,
you come to Eddy, watch out. He nails it with cookies.
show me dameke. Power girl.
So that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, uno, two, three. Yeah. 4 times in the first 30 national from always more than 10,000 pigeons.
Very nice.
She fly together with the sister 2 times, two in the first 10 national.
I like your name, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, yeah, very two sisters, huh?
Do you believe in eyesight?
No, not so much.
No.
Not so much. I 90% from how I select is results. Maybe 95%.
95.
No,
It's all
think
results.
results is in German they say it doesn't lie. It's lügend nicht. Results.
One more question. What do you think about selling your top pigeons? The best of the best.
No, not do that.
Don't do this.
Don't do
What
that.
happens if you do this in your mind?
Yeah.
Why don't you do this?
Yeah, because the most chance to have good results To have good breeders, children from pigeons, I think is coming from the best. That's normal also. Huh?
So when you
The,
see a guy winning some top prizes with a super pigeon, and you see them sell it, do you kind of shake your head a little bit and go, "Oh, that's a mistake"?
no, 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 because if I if I think something like that, I don't gonna say you must think the same, huh? But I think so. But maybe I'm wrong. Huh? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I know. I only have 40 years pigeons. I don't know very much. Maybe come back in 20 years, then I
20
have
more years, you're gonna
then
know
then
everything.
I know everything.
I know
No,
the one thing. 20 years from now, when I come back here,
yeah,
we'll both be older.
yeah,
We're gonna eat a lot more cookies, and you
yeah,
know what? It'll be just before breeding season, and you know what you'll say?
yeah,
This year, they're all gonna be good ones.
yeah, yeah.
You
I
say the
gonna
same
say the
thing every
same.
year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. With that motivation, you must start breeding also. Huh? You don't gonna put a cock and a hen together to say, yeah, you must give me bad youngsters. Huh?
Okay,
But
one more question before I wrap this little part up, which
yeah,
you've done excellent. Eddie, let's go back a little bit.
yeah.
Your father, what would he think of Eddie Janssen today?
He
What
will
would he think?
he will be proud, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
because the first years when he came back out of the hospital and I also quit and I come also to the pigeon sport, it was sometimes a little bit,
You and him
yeah, not
bumping
not
heads.
fighting, but it was
Constructive arguing.
constructive. But then a few years later, he feel that I have more
Talent
talent for playing with the pigeons.
than him.
And then he show he put himself on the second place. So and that I feel at that moment. But then yeah, a few years later he died then. But it's already now tomorrow evening. It's already 31 years ago that he died. But if he would be looking from above he will be satisfied and say, yeah, you could not very much, but that you do very well.
Was very, very happy,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
that's a great thing,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My sisters also, my mother also say that that everybody has got talents, but you must just look where your talent is laying. If I was a pigeon, I was not a good pigeon because I am quick enough, but I don't know my way. I don't
No,
know where to fly.
no, you just follow.
I just yeah, I cannot say I'm gone and I
Well,
fast enough.
when I seen you at the Van Laar auction, I didn't know how you got there.
Yeah,
I said, who brought you?
yeah, because I've been there already 20 times. So then it's easy. But if I don't come somewhere 10 times, I always must think how must I drive. The first times really to the in Schilde to the club,
Yeah.
because there we basket for the races from 500-600 kilometers. I drive a few times wrong. I you must come from here. You must turn on the
Yeah.
left, and I drive a few times further to search, and then on search I turn back. Yeah,
So
really, it's not a lie. It's really I if I was a pigeon, I never have my I never know my way. No,
I don't think you'd move on to the next year.
no, 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 no.
I don't know if you're in the
Maybe
1%,
I
eh?
must have luck that maybe a brother from me or a sister are very good. So then maybe I can cut on the breeding gloves and if
Maybe
maybe
you're a better
maybe
breeder.
yeah maybe but
And
nobody
you better hope the hen
yeah
is real smart,
yeah
eh?
yeah 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 but normally no I have not so much chances for that. And also if I come on the loft for killing at me it's not so much eat. So
There's not a lot of meat on you.
maybe the other or sticker the so that
Or
I can
bigger.
stick.
Guys,
Uh,
there's
yeah,
a little interview here with Eddie Anson. I told you, we would love to continue to talk. We still have half a pack of cookies to go. Eddie, I want to thank you for taking the time
no
just
pro-
to give a little
no
insight
problem,
with you.
no problem, no
And
problem. No,
guys, we're going to look at some pigeons. We're going to do a little off tour.
yeah,
So you will see how this professional, 40 years in the game, does it. Uh, and don't, we want to stay, we hope this year you give 100 bonds away. I think this is going to be good for you. You're the bondsman.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like James Bond, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. That's I learned from Dirk also. Dirk was also supporting very much clubs and so. So I
You
do
do
that
the same.
also. I do the same, but it's sometimes a little bit too much.
Hey, that's okay. I think all the clubs maybe they don't say it,
Yeah,
but they say thank you at
yeah,
the
yeah,
end.
yeah. Normally they do, but sometimes it's a little bit too much. I cannot say very good nine. No, no, it's yeah.
It's hard for
I'll
you to say no.
always say if I get phone, I always say yeah.
He's a good guy. That's
Yeah.
Eddy Janssen. Guys, we hope you like this little interview. The longer than I expected, but I told you this is the problem when I come here. We just talk, talk, talk. Eddy's great on the camera. Very wise pigeon man. Like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna have a cookie. Thanks for flying with me, guys. Bye for now.